Hey everyone, I'm Evangelina here at etrailer. Today we're taking a look at how our Furrion 3-burner stove and oven fits inside of our 2023 Thor Hurricane. Now this is just going to be a look at the overall fit and how it interacts with our motorhome today. If you have a different motorhome or you're looking to upgrade your stove, you may want to consider things like cutouts and just how this all fits together to make sure that you get the best fit for you. So hopefully this video will help you out with that. And if not, feel free to leave a comment or even a review of which stove and oven you prefer and what type of setup you have it in. Now, focusing in on how this all works, let's go take a look. Furrion has different types of stoves and ovens, and this specific one is going to be the one with the glass cover. I personally prefer their chef collection a little bit more, but I can't deny that the glass cover is pretty nice too. So this cover folds up and out of the way and turns into a backsplash when you need to use your stove. Now, with our design here in our Hurricane, it's interesting to see the positioning of our microwave as well as our stove. Something that I like is if I have the range on, I would like to turn the fan on as well. But since there's so much space back behind the stove still, there's going to be a little bit of distance from our range to the bottom of our over the range microwave, and that's going to be about 19.5 inches here in terms of height. The height is fine. The distance is a little bit far. But this style of a stove is great because then you can put up to 3 pots or pans on top. You have your different BTU settings. You can check out the heat output and things like that here on our website. The important thing here is now you have a usable stove to cook things up. You also have our usable oven here. Now, we actually have the 21-inch tall stove and oven combination, but one that's pretty popular is the 17-inch one, which is just a bit shorter and does give a little bit less oven space, but does also take up less space inside the motorhome. So here you can bake different items. You have your different trays or tray spots to mix and match where or how you want to bake things. Now the combination we have here today is going to be the stove and oven in black, but it's also available with a stainless steel trim instead. I can always recognize a Furrion stove because of the knob design. These actually turn off and on. I like to keep them on just to add a little bit of light in the night. And also, as I am cooking and I turn this, I can see whether the stove is on or not because of that change in color. Now this is going to be a propane stove, so be mindful of that compared to your electric stoves. Obviously a different fuel source. Some people prefer the propane a bit more. They think it's a bit more reliable in terms of heat output. But this is going to be the same for all your knobs on the stove. So if you're looking to replace the stove oven inside your Thor Hurricane, this is very likely to be the exact part that you have in there. If you are looking to upgrade, I actually recommend taking a look at the Furrion Chef Collection. It won't have that glass cover, but it will have a bulkier grate up top. I just like how that one looks and feels. It works very similarly to our stove right here, just a bulkier feel to it. Now, another reason I always recommend that is just because I'm not the best person at maintaining this glass cover properly. It is designed to just fold on over your grate, but I like to leave pots and pans and I always forget. So this does tend to be a common replacement item for people that are just like me, a little forgetful with taking care of their stove. If that's the case for you, you can find that replacement part right here at etrailer. You can also find all the different other Furrion or other brand stove and oven combinations here on our site. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out. We'd love to help you find the best fit for you. But today, this was a look at our Furrion 3-burner stove and oven that's 21 inches tall right inside of our 2023 Thor Hurricane.